Good afternoon, everybody.
From Border Village.
Getting to a late start this morning. Ended up taking,
What, 3 hours?
3.5, 4 hours to upload the video. But we did it!
We did it. The Wi-Fi did work.
Yes. So we figured we'd start here in front of this massive kangaroo sculpture.
Holding a jar of Vegemite. I don't think it gets more Australian than that.
I really don't. You know, I love how much Australians embrace the stereotypes. It's so much fun. Tia for scale.
Oh my god.
There she is. There's Tia. It's a pretty big kangaroo. We've traveled about halfway across Australia now.
Yeah.
And we still haven't seen a kangaroo.
I know, what the
like
heck?
close up. We're going to, and it's going to be glorious when we do. But we need to get going.
Yeah.
Look at this, you guys. This is the old highway. This used to go cut through Australia before they repositioned it.
10 miles
it's
that
10
way?
miles that way. We haven't seen a car the entire time, but Tia still has anxiety that there's going to be a car coming here because the car's parked right here.
We're blocking the old highway. I don't know. Man, but can you imagine how much longer that must have taken driving on this road?
I don't think it was ever paved, yeah.
It's pretty
I love
neat.
stuff like this. This is so cool. I think this is the coolest thing. I love stuff like this. Also, we didn't just come out here to look at this dirt road. Where is it?
Over there somewhere.
Back over here in this little bunch of trees, there's an old roadhouse. We're gonna go check that out.
Also, can you show them what blueberry looks like right now? You can't tell right now, but she is blue. Look how much dirt is caked on these tires. Yeah, she's seen better days.
Got over there.
Wow, this is pretty neat.
Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you.
So this settlement served a lot of purposes. It was big during World War II. It sort of became a vehicle graveyard for cars that couldn't make the crossing. And it's totally abandoned now.
It's really kind of creepy.
You're allowed to come in here. They say not to take anything. It looks like people have taken
Everything.
which kind of a shame. But, oh, there's some stuff in here.
Oh, this is cool.
Look at this old cooking area.
Yeah, I've got a sink and an old stove.
Wow. Some old clippings and newspapers. Wow. Water doesn't work.
Get together. What goes up must come down. There's lots of friendly faces all around, and nothing's ever lifting me higher than a touch of your sweet desire.
I don't like it in here. There's like dead mice in the bathtub.
Wow, look at that, love.
Hmm.
They have a Vietnamese bed here. Across the street here.
Cool.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
They also let you explore the vehicle graveyard.
Just have to hold on through the night. As long as we are watching the fire, we'll be safe from the devil's choir. I stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever. We can make it together. Yeah, yeah. When things go wrong, it's easy to sing a sad song. Seems like nothing comes for free. And it won't be
I think this is one of the neatest things I've seen on this whole Australia road trip so far.
It kind of feels like time has stood still here, but like in an eerie way.
We've been to historical sites all over the world at this point, and they're always kind of like crawling with people, and there's signs everywhere, and there's guards, and there's railings. And it's such a different experience to just walk through it unsupervised.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like we're gonna do anything bad, but
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, it's just a different experience out here.
Yeah.
It couldn't be more quiet. There's no sound really but the wind, and
It's weird because like Cheveyo and I have spent a ton of time in junkyards because we used to work on cars. But I mean, there's just some, there's
Not like this,
this,
yeah.
definitely not like this. So this is neat.
there's nothing
Cool.
usable here.
No.
This is our third day on the NULLARBOR.
Yeah.
Well, this is really our first day on the official NULLARBOR, and things are just getting cooler and cooler. I can't believe this. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that we chose to see Australia like this.
Me too.
It's awesome.
What I wanna say is that I stand by you when you're falling. When
As we were heading out, we passed another driver who said that there's caves back behind the homestead, but didn't think our car would make it down the gravel road. So we'll just heed his advice, and yeah, especially after yesterday.
Yeah, especially. On to the next. So that's it.
The Australian bight.
It's the longest continuous sea cliff in the world. And man, is that vast.
Oh my gosh, it looks like we're on a whole other planet or something.
It really does look like a glimpse into like an alien world. Something when you're looking at it, it just doesn't quite add up.
It kind of looks like the continent just ends. I guess it does.
That might be the case, yeah.
I don't know, it's just neat. And you just look at the very top layer of the crust here, and you can see it's full of holes. And there's signs everywhere saying not go too close to the edge because it kind of just can collapse under you.
Apparently
it's so
people fall in
brittle.
kind of frequently.
Yeah, or drive off at night.
Apparently that has happened supposedly.
Yeah.
It's, the waves at the bottom are so powerful, just chipping away at this thing. And it's definitely a place that won't look the same in a couple million years.
Definitely not.
This is so cool. There's pull-offs all over along the highway where you can come up right up to the bight and camp along the cliffs. But Tia has vetoed that one.
Okay, hold on. Before you say anything, first, just take a look at the vegetation in this area and how low to the ground it is, and then also take account that we are in a tent. So not only is it windy and I'm scared of heights, but if we were to go to the bathroom, it would be a show for everyone around since we don't have, you know, obviously don't have a bathroom with our tent. So we're gonna camp somewhere else.
You're here to hear, you guys. That's why we're not doing it. We're gonna camp somewhere back here. We had a reservation and everything. Do you want to tell them what happened?
I had a small moment of weakness. It's very cold and kind of windy, so I caved and I upgraded our reservation to a motel room.
It's all right. It is cold and windy.
But we've been eating so many sandwiches that like...
We have saved a lot of money eating sandwiches for the last few days. Check this out. This is the NULLARBOR back here. No trees at all. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, one of the prettiest things. It's just in Australia, the nature, it's just pretty thing after pretty thing, and it's all so unique and so gorgeous. Oh, okay, sorry about that.
This is the NULLARBOR Roadhouse, which is probably like the most iconic roadhouse in like all of Australia. When you think of Roadhouse, this is what you think of.
It's the most like stereotypically aesthetic of all the roadhouses. And I mean, to be fair, it definitely is. All these roadhouses are pretty cool. They all just have like their own distinct look, and they all feel like these super isolated locations that are completely lost in time. But it's at the same time they're very busy because they're the only place anyone can go.
Yeah.
It's just a vibe. It's really cool. When you are releasing your foot off the clutch, you want to put your foot on the gas at the same time.
Which foot? I have two. Wait, my right foot?
Yeah, put your right foot on the gas. When you're putting your foot on the gas, you'll be taking your left foot off of the clutch at the same time. And do both of them slowly. What scares a lot of people when they're first learning how to drive stick is the car starts to shake and stall out. And what you don't want to do is hurry up and take your foot off of the clutch. So it's like if you're a cold little bean and you start to shiver, you just want to put a little bit of blanket around it. That's a little bit of gas, okay? I'm trying to speak in words that will resonate with you.
Okay. Do your seatbelt on?
Yeah, no pressure. You're not gonna go anywhere. There's nothing around here.
I don't know. Okay.
A little more gas. A little more gas. Hey, you did it! That was so smooth.
What do I do? What do I do now?
Now just stop. Depress the clutch. Depress the clutch.
Okay.
All the way.
Did that stall?
Yeah, you wanted to press all the way, but you got going. Hey.
My adrenaline's like, whew.
You want to do it again? Yeah? Okay, just so everybody knows, this is what we're dealing with. The highway is way over there, and this is just completely unoccupied. Oh, look at you, you did it!
Do I go straight?
No, go and do a U-turn.
Okay.
Now keep on the gas, otherwise it'll stall. Nice and slow. Wow. This is like the motorcycles in Vietnam. Like, I taught her how to ride a bike, and now she's a better rider than me. It's the same thing happening right now. You totally got it, though. Do you want to drive for the rest of the trip?
Sure.
Okay, so if you want to pull to a stop here, brake and depress the clutch all the way. That works. And usually you can,
I was like,
you can downshift as you're doing that. But
okay.
Yeah.
Is that bad that I didn't do that?
No.
Okay.
In some places it's illegal, but that's fine.
Sit on downshift.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm a good teacher. Thank you.
Good job.
Now, if you ever get bitten by a snake and you need me to drive you somewhere, I can do it.
Yeah, you got the theory.
Well, as long as I just use first and second. I don't know how to do any of the other ones.
Good.
Yep. definitely not gonna try that by myself for the first time.
I mean, I think you could do it, but yeah, it's probably not the best idea to throw you into 5 hours of driving right after you learned.
But now I know I can, so that's good.
You did so well. That's amazing.
Cheveyo's a really, really good teacher. He's like the most patient. Oh my gosh.
She's naturally
just let me just rant about you. He's so patient. He literally can teach anything. It's great. I love it. Thank you.
You're sweet.
Anyway, good morning from
everybody.
day
This is the 4th day.
Day 4 in the NULLARBOR. Today we're heading to Sedona, and I think that's about just under 200 miles. And we're gonna just, I don't know, do the thing we've been doing for the last 4 days, just stop along the way.
Look at cool stuff. Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
This is the head of the bight. I think it's our last opportunity today to see the cliffs. And apparently it's supposed to be one of the better places to see the cliffs.
You got to pay for it. It was what?
$9 per person. I think this whole area is kind of like a conservation area, so that's cool. Not a very big price to pay. We're on our way to a place called Cactus Beach. And on the way here, this lake's supposed to be pink. It looks kind of pink.
Yeah, if we had a drone, we could tell. I think it's pink.
So there's a lot of pink lakes in Australia, and I think it's heavily dependent on conditions of the lake on any given day, how pink it's actually going to look. On the other end here, we have a very salty lake.
I actually think this one's cooler.
Yeah, this one looks really cool. Look at this. It's kind of cool how the road cuts through both of these lakes and they both look just dramatically different. That's neat. I hope that you guys are enjoying all this nature scenery as much as we are. I know we're not eating weird foods or dealing with different cultural stuff, but this is fun. Here we are at Cactus Beach.
It is really peaceful, and also the first time we've seen surfers in Australia.
The beach part where we are, the waves are pretty small right now, but it's very peaceful. There's only one other person on this beach.
He's looking for shells. There are a lot of seashells here.
There's a lot of seashells. It's not like white sand or turquoise water or anything, but it's a nice beach. The drive to Sedona, which is where we're staying tonight, is only about an hour away, and you know, I think we're just gonna take the afternoon right now to enjoy this beach.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for coming with us.
Subscribe!
We have such a long ways to go.
Oh my god. If you ever have a moment where you feel like you're being silly, just think of us stacking all of our stuff in the middle of a highway to take a thumbnail. Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So stupid.
Do I love the NULLARBOR? That's a great idea. Are you kidding? That's such a good idea.
Oh my god.
Greatest idea we've ever had.
We'll see.